professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. moving, still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. You can't have nothing. I remember Nas said, don't matter if you poor or rich, they still don't want to have an ish. You know what I'm saying? So there's a story with Howard Stern and Oprah, and he's criticizing Oprah for showing off, quote unquote, her wealth. And listen, if for all the black folks watching, y'all know what I'm about to say, right? For all the people who are not black watching, y'all gonna act like this don't exist, probably. But when you black, it's hard to have nice stuff around people, especially people who aren't black, because that subconscious I'm better than you, and how did you get here, and how are we living in the same neighborhood and you are beneath me kind of attitude shows. If you have a luxury car, you're doing too much. If you have a nice house, you're doing too much. If you have luxury clothing, you're doing too much. If you have luxury accessories, you're doing too much. You're a clown. You don't know how to invest to do anything proper with your money. You're ridiculous. If and on top of that, and the bad part about it, if you're living a life that you like to live, like if you made enough money to do the things that you like to do, and you dress the way you want to dress, and you live the life that you always wanted to live as a kid. If you wanted to buy a farm, you're doing too much. Why are you out here growing food? Who are you? Who do you think you are? Type of thing. If you want to just drive a Chevy, it's just you trying to act like you're fitting in with the people who aren't rich. You're rich. It's always something. Like you can't live, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We've had this conversation a multitude of times. And what's worse than one person living their best life in America that's black? 2, 3, 50, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000. It drives people crazy. You know, y'all seen it. You ever go somewhere and people are looking at you, trying to hoping that your card declines, or you run out of money, or they're trying to figure, or you order something that is supposed to be, but above your pay grade, or you're not supposed to know of, because you're not classy enough or exposed enough to know these things, and they're looking at you like, well, you become uppity. You know what I mean? If you're comfortable in who you are and where you're from, it becomes a problem. If you barbecue, and you've seen it, you can't have barbecue smoke in the air. It's like, what? If for all of you black folks know what I'm talking about. If you ever had a family get together, party, Super Bowl party, and it's a mixed neighborhood in the suburbs, don't they call the police on you? You've had that experience, right? What are y'all doing over here? Why, or watching the fight, having a fight party, watching the fight, playing games, and you have those instances, because people just can't for the life of them see you enjoying your life, or doing the things that maybe you grew up doing something, and you became an adult, and you got enough money to retire, or you doing what you did growing up, or you reverted to doing what you did when you were growing up, and other people are watching, and they're just like, what are you doing? Like this you're causing a problem. You can start painting, it'll be a problem. And I'm not saying that because I think that. You get what I'm saying? You can start, how can I say this? You can start like if other people have a project of working on a car, they built the car from scratch. and because they're just going through the process, kind of like Tim the Tool Man Taylor on that show, right? But if you doing it, how did you know how to do this and this, that, and the third? And now people are coming over and this, you can't have this and you can't have that. It could be in your garage and you're doing it, and it's got to be something. You know, people just have a issue. You can't have nothing. You can't do nothing. You know, it's weird. People come to your house disrespectfully. Do you live here? Yeah. How did you did it? What do you do? Do you deal drugs? Did you play sports or something? My brother just can't have nothing, huh? Like, because with the Howard Stern and Oprah thing, like Howard, nobody's telling Howard Stern he can't live the life he wants to live, but he's got to tell Oprah she can't live the life she want to live, right? But you know, as Childish Gambino would say, this is America, and this is what people do all the time. So they're comfortable in it. But sometimes this is how sometimes people get smacked in the face. This is how you wind up with bad neighbors, truthfully. But if you ever listen to the song CeeLo, it's Gnarls Barkley, Neighbor. Listen to that Gnarls Barkley song, Neighbor. It'll crack you up. It's similar to what I'm talking about. But like, share, subscribe, and try and catch y'all on the next one, man.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.